Welcome. I'm glad you could join. My name is Sean. I have been very busy with school and everything in between. Next week is final season, so wish me luck, wish me luck. But also, I switched my major, so I'm taking classes that doesn't even count towards my major, so let's just hope I pass. For now, I could take a deep breath and talk to you guys. Lately, life has been very fruitful. Love has found me. I'm finally in a relationship. It's almost 5 months now. Um, I'm finally in a relationship where I feel seen and don't really question the other person too much in a way where I jump ship, which is very refreshing. It's a very growth centric relationship too, to a point where I've noticed good and bad, to a point where I could see myself through a mirror and be more reflective of who I am and who I want to be for them and who I want to be for myself. Yeah, I definitely do notice some good and bad, especially some bad, which is very interesting to say that I could harbor some toxic traits or some traits that I've brought along for me my entire life or some of my life, and trying to break that pattern of toxicity and unhealthy habits. Sometimes, first off, it's good to acknowledge them, and second of all, it's another step if you actually put in the work to let go of these traits that you do not really resonate with anymore. And that's the sign of a good relationship, where you let go of old habits that you're used to entire life. Relationships, am I right? Like, what do you mean you're gonna stay and love me even after you see these traits that I harbor? It's very, very nice to feel. And the feeling to change for that person and change for yourself in the long run. And I feel like that's what relationships are for, is for reflecting on yourself as well and seeing what you could do better for your partner and also yourself. And you could take these into future relationships, more so with friend relationships. And if you believe this is the person that's the right for you, continually growing and changing for each other, which is beautiful. Speaking of love, they got me this journal. It's a pocket-sized journal by Paper Republic. I'll do a journal tour soon. But also, as months go by in this relationship, it's kind of hard to, first off, let down your ego and also be willing to be wrong. And sometimes I realize that I feel like I don't want to be in the wrong. I always feel like I'm right. I always want to be right. And I always want to be heard. But then I also realize in a relationship, you have to listen and you have to hear the other partner and you have to be wrong. Always being right and never listening to the other party is very unhealthy. Keep that in mind. So it's nice to be wrong sometimes. Nice to accept my wrongdoings and my toxic traits. Traits that I don't resonate with anymore. It also teaches you about patience and fighting for each other. Though sometimes it does get lonely, especially in this season. But it's nice to know that you're never alone, especially the fact that you have this partner with you and also your friends. Also, what a relationship has taught me is I do have some unresolved trauma in a way where there's certain instances that happen. I think to myself, why am I reacting this way? Why am I feeling this way? Then the insecurities and fears and overreaction comes in. Is it because something from the past is making me react this way? Or is it something that I've been growing up with as a habit, as a character in which you can let go? That's the thing. You can always let go of traits that you no longer resonate with and ultimately become a better version of yourself. You always want to be a better version for yourself, especially for your friends and your loved ones. I definitely see a future with this person. So thank you for inspiring me. And thank you for loving me, and thank you for seeing me. On the topic of love, I've been loving this season as of lately. Lately, I've been more consuming than actually curating, which I'm content with. More so taking it slow, not really going out as much, and staying at home, being a homebody. And wait, actually, I wrote a blog about this. Link down below. I go more in depth in my blog, so check out my blog if you want to. But I've been very, very hopeful during this season, and as of lately, to a point where I even made a list. I made a wish list. I'll read out my wish list to you guys because I think it'll be funny. In my wish list, it says V-Bucks, Princess Bubblegum Skin, a blazer from Macy's, beautiful blazer, some men's cologne. I love cologne. A Cocteau Twins tape, very necessary. 4AD forever. Fountain pens. I've been in a fountain pen obsession lately. Everything that's been recommended to me has been fountain pens. I don't know if that's good or not. I really do not want to be in a fountain pen rabbit hole. No, I'm good. But I seen a video of Patti Smith talking about stationery, and I I just want stationery.
I never get tired of stationery stores. Every notebook is a possibility.
I want pens, I want stickers, which I did get stickers today, Adventure Time stickers. And I've just been giving them out to my friends if I ran into them on campus today. And it's Adventure Time. I love Adventure Time. I love Adventure Time is amazing. A doctor bag, very expensive. I've been looking at it online. It's very expensive. So I hope I find one on like eBay that's like very cheap. Gym gloves. My hands, they're okay now, but every time I go to the gym, they get rough and I want to keep my hands as nice as possible. So maybe some gym gloves. Ooh, and definitely some boxing gloves. I want to get into boxing. Twink Boxer. Have you guys heard of that? Yeah, there's a lot of Twinks boxing, but I want to be part of the Twinks that are box. If a boxing glove company is watching this, please sponsor this twink right here. Yeah. And rubber stamps. I've been loving rubber stamps. I've been stamping my friends' journals and stamping my own journals. But here's one of my favorite stamps. This is my favorite stamp. It says, "Help me, I'm choking." And I've been collecting stamps from coffee shops. Here's one from Lovetta's, from Outpost Coffee. I even got a stamp from my dentist, which I'm not showing you my dentist place. But yeah, I've been loving stamps lately. So if you have a stamp and want to stamp my journal, please stamp me. Stamp me, please. That's what I've been obsessed with lately. Another obsession also has been Fortnite. I can't get over this obsession of Fortnite. It's been really bad and also funny, but lately it's been serious. There was a few days streak with my friend Annalie, and we've been playing Fortnite every night since. I'm okay with that though. I told you that I'm in a position where I'm okay with consuming more than curating, so wherever state I'm in, it's meant to be. Also, my friend today was about to give me money to buy a skin. Thank you to you. You know, you mean a lot to me. You knew that that would make me happy, and even offering that in the first place makes me feel loved, and I appreciate you. Lately also, my music taste has been kind of bad. I've been re-listening old music, but also like more mainstream music, which I'm not complaining, you know? Mainstream music is really good. I'm gonna share some music for you guys. A band I've been listening to lately is CDC, more specifically, Ghetto Ain't Hard, Ghetto Is Hell, This Is Forever, 10 American Days, and Let It Burn. I feel myself coming back when I listen to these songs. My body has been feeling very limp and very weak. When I listen to hardcore music or beatdown, I feel myself wanting to run and jump off the walls and do cartwheels, even though I don't know how to do a cartwheel. But I'm learning how to cartwheel, I promise. I do feel myself coming back along with my music taste. Thank you, CDC. You have reminded me about my music taste. Another music favorite has been Just Like Before, live by the Carpenters. They release a live version on Spotify, and I've been listening to that ever since. If you know me for a while, I love the Carpenters. It reminds me of my mom. I love my mom so much. She is basically me, but my mom. One specific song I really love is I Need to Be in Love, the 1976 version. This is my mom's go-to karaoke song. It feels like my mom is singing to me, but it's Karen Carpenter. But if I could hear my mom sing this 1,000 times to me, I would say yes. I love you, Mom, and I always think about you always. Another good song off that compilation is Superstar, Rainy Days and Mondays, Goodbye to Love. I also revisited Ariel Camacho. Also in my old videos, you know I talked about this man. I love Ariel Camacho. Apparently his song Las Mananitas is actually a birthday song. I put it on my work speakers. They told me it was a birthday song. I never knew it was a birthday song. So the entire time whenever I listen to the song, I've been feeling sad towards a birthday song. So whenever I'm sad, I go to him. I even actually went to a rave and they were playing a Temetiste rave cover. Also, Temetiste has been making a comeback. I seen a Temetiste edit of Temetiste and Yes King. People were making videos to Temetiste. So I'm glad this song is somewhat finding ways to me, even through many questionable ways. So shout out to the old friend that showed me Ariel Camacho. I found Ariel Camacho during a very confusing and lost stage of my life. In a way, he has helped me through that stage and helped me to become who I am as a person. May his legacy live on forever. That's been my recent music favorites. Also, I finished my book. I finished my second book of the year. Last year I read 0 books. I did not finish any books last year, but this year I finished 2. That's kind of impressive if you think so. My first book though I finished was Hunger Games. It's a very classic book. And my second book I finished was Just Kids by Patti Smith. And she talked about her relationship with her friend Robert Mapplethorpe. Just reading about their relationship and how they grew into the art scene and also the music scene or the New York scene together, it really inspires me to create more, or in a way express myself to my loved ones and be unapologetic about it. So if you're an artist or thinking about creating or love creating, I think this book is for you. It helped me get the ball rolling back to creating and expressing myself. Patti Smith definitely does express herself. How I see it is that she created as much as she can and somehow found herself around other creatives and other creators, which is so beautiful. So I really wish that for myself for the remaining of this year and next year and the many years to come, to be surrounded by love and creatives and people who have ambition and people who have beautiful words to say for themselves and for the world. Speaking of creating, I have not been creating too much, but one thing I've been loving to do is been taking pictures on my Polaroid camera. So I'll list some photos here that I've took on my Polaroid camera, and it's very fun to experiment with and edit differently for each of them. That's one thing I want to do more, take more portraits and photos on my Polaroid. I hope life has been treating you well. Thank you so much for joining us today. It really means a lot that you're here today, and I hope this inspired you in a way to love, maybe, to love yourself, maybe, to love your friends, maybe. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for hearing me. I love you guys. I will see you guys soon. Farewell.